Good morning, friend.
Good morning. How are you?
Why are you wearing that?
I'm socially distancing and I'm making sure that my spittle stays inside.
Wear it all the time then. Nobody wants your spittle. And that's a
Am I
gross one.
am I late to the party? This isn't has this not been a thing? Have people been doing this or no? Is this new?
No,
Face
no, I've seen somebody with a gas mask, and you're like, it's making you sound weird.
So we're not on board with face coverings then. I don't know how that works.
No, I've seen somebody with a gas mask before, though, when I was at that Rip and Save Mart.
Yeah, I was looking at somebody. I was looking at some pictures of the weekend too, and I saw some guy with like the big plastic painters, like the things on either side. I'm like, well, I mean, I guess it looks a little excessive to me, but
So,
you could just
how
grab a
are
cutout
you? How's
mask.
it going?
Really good. How are you?
Are you adjusting? Okay, so I'm still going to say it. I've said it before. Everybody who's complaining about the hour ahead, it's only 1 hour. Your whole Monday shouldn't have been messed up yesterday.
Are people still complaining?
Yeah, on the social media. It's hilarious to me.
Honest to God, I didn't even know daylight savings happened. Like I got up. Okay, so on Sunday morning, I go out and I do Sunday singles for disc golf, and I just got up at my normal time, and I looked over and it said 6 o'clock. So I guess I woke up at 5 o'clock. But I thought, oh, I guess I'll get up. I didn't even think about it. I just looked at my phone. It said 6, so I got up and I went outside. And I practiced putting for a little bit, and then I won. I went and I won $17, and I just didn't even know it was daylight savings until like later.
Yeah, and that's the only way it affected me is on Sunday. I felt like Sunday went by super fast.
Yeah, yeah. That's been my thing these last couple of days. Is like 8 o'clock sneaks up on me. I'm like, whoa, it's 8 o'clock at night already.
Yeah.
So I get you. That's part that gets me too. Um, can I
Are
show you
you
something?
on break this week?
Say that again. Oh no, it's next week. Next week.
Next week?
And then after that, after next week, they're back in class 4 days a week for 4 full days.
Isn't there only like 2 months of school left? Oh, look at you.
I'm gonna take it.
I remember a couple months ago, you're like, we're just going to keep them home. And now you're like, bye.
Hey, 2 months ago, there was 4 people in this house.
And then my kids are like, we want to take the bus in the morning. And now that they take the bus in the morning and in the afternoon, man, it's awesome.
Man, I need to teach them how to walk to school because they're only a few blocks away. Like it's silly that they don't. So I think that they're gonna learn how to walk the crosswalks, all that good stuff. But I think it's time. I was riding my bike. I was riding my bike down Kirby Way in Roseville when I was 7 going to school. And if anybody knows Roseville and Kirby Way, that's not a safe street. But every morning on my way to St. Albans, there I was on my little Diamondback, you know.
Yeah, but it's different times. I mean, I'm sure they're totally safe walking to school now, but it is different times than when we were in school. And
Well,
but I mean, my kids are not self-sufficient in the morning. I do most of the stuff, but we're trying to get it organized and in a way that they could do it themselves. Because when you and I end up back in the studio, they're going to have to do it in the morning by themselves.
right. So I'm training. Like I don't know. Does your oldest wake up to an alarm clock very well?
They wake up to Layla.
Yeah.
Wake up. No,
Yeah, that's
I need
the same.
I'm training them.
So I don't know how to do that because I gave them. You heard me this morning. My oldest's alarm went off, and so I'm like, dude, your alarm is going off. It's time to get up. And instead of like, oh, my alarm's going off, he's like, I'm so scared. What's happening around me? I'm like, you're waking up to an alarm, dude.
Is it the first time he's ever used an alarm clock?
No.
Every night my kids are like 30 more minutes and I'm like, are you going to complain in the morning?
Right.
I don't want to hear you complain in the morning.
That's where we'll do that too. If there's like 15, 30 minutes and be like, yeah, but tomorrow, if I gotta struggle, we're gonna have to really rethink this.
The kids are like, we're the first ones picked up and the last ones dropped off. I'm like, yeah, that gives mommy like way more time.
Yeah, now you're getting a kid. That's how it works.
So what I'm going to take some vacay next week. I don't know what I'm going to do. What should I do?
Have you tried San Francisco?
No, I was thinking Sacramento because I love old Sacramento and the downtown shops. But I also don't want to go somewhere where I'm just going to shop the whole time because I don't need to spend a whole bunch of money. Especially once that stimulus money hits, I don't want to go like somewhere where it's all shopping. You know what I mean?
$7 grand. My buddy got $7,000.
Okay, how many kids does he have? 3?
Like 3 kids, yeah.
Is that the right amount? No.
Yeah. It's like a little more. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
4
5.
kids?
Yeah. 3 kids, 4 kids.
Mine has. I have checked every single morning, literally since they signed the bill. The day they signed the bill, I'm like, oh, is it in my account yet?
Not yet. Not yet. Waiting. I don't know how this works.
You know what I think we do with that stimulus money? One of those Roombas.
Are you going to get a Roomba?
I think so.
Okay. Okay. Monterey would be a good one.
I went to Monterey Valentine's weekend, but thank you. I need to go. And not much was open.
I think that'll be different this year, though. Hey, Nick, real quick, did you get your new bag yet? Because I want my new bag. I honestly, in my heart of hearts, and I don't want to get ahead of myself, I think that by July, we're going to be all the way open. I really do.
Yeah.
If you look at the numbers, so like 10% of the population right now is fully vaccinated. Another 20% is half vaccinated. So like literally in a week or two, 30% of our total population could be fully vaccinated within like the next 2 or 3 weeks. Like that's huge, you know? I think when you go on your vacation, I think you're going to have a lot more options than you think.
Hi, Cheyenne. Yeah. Well, I'm going on the vacation next week. So that's not July.
But what I would do, okay, Monterey is a great suggestion, but like you said, the Bay Area is a lot more closed down than people realize. If you're looking to go to Sacramento, I would do an I-80 corridor tour. So you got Old Town Sac. Roseville doesn't really have an old town. Roseville kind of has an old town. They've got some stuff over by Church Street.
Mall though. See, more shopping.
They do have the Vintage Fair Mall. I used to live by the Vintage Fair Mall. There's so many good stores over there.
Vintage Fair Mall is best,
shopping. No, not Vintage Fair Mall. I'm sorry, Galleria.
You do
live by so many malls.
You do live by the Vintage Fair Mall.
I do. That's how I choose places. I look at it like, is it near a mall? If it's not, I'm not going to move there.
No, I'm being super responsible. I need this stimulus money. It's going to my kids and the house and some house things. I can't go spending in a bunch of stores.
So if you're looking for just adventures and pretty places, if I were you, I would do Old Town Sacramento. I would breeze through Roseville because that's a real quick go through. And then I would just, if you want to take advantage of some mountain roads and some mountain towns, I would take the Forest Hill exit in Auburn and go straight down Forest Hill Road. You can't miss it. Forest Hill Road goes over the bridge that they used at XXX with Vin Diesel in the opening scene where he jumped the car off.
Okay.
So you go over the Forest Hill Bridge, and then the Forest Hill Bridge goes down into a town called Forest Hill, and it's nothing but forest. And I know you live in the forest now, but it's same but different, you know?
Okay, where are we at with the food, though? Like, what kind of food are we going to get around this area?
So that's just it. Like, your food is going to come from Sacramento.
Food, yeah.
Your food's going to come from Sacramento. If you're up in Auburn, there's a couple of places that are kind of nice. There's a place called Latitudes. There's no real steakhouse in Auburn. There's no real fine dining in Auburn. It's just really nice dining, you know? Like, Sacramento, you get fine dining and really good chefs.
I'm more of a diners, drive-ins, and dives kind of girl, though.
Oh, okay. Then there's the Coffee Cup. There's the Coffee Cup Kitchen in Auburn. Oh my God! You have to get an omelet at Edelweiss in Auburn, and you have to get one of the breakfasts from Awful Annie's, which is either in Auburn or in Lincoln. Those are the 2 diner spots that I'll recommend to anybody that goes.
Edelweiss from Sound of Music.
Yeah, it's a German word. It's German for like a flower or something. I think it's a German flower.
Did he sing a song, Edelweiss or something in that movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's Edelweiss. I think Edelweiss is a type of flower in German.
Let's hope so. That we're not doing something. Let's hope we're not saying something we're supposed to say.
These omelets. Okay, so this place, Edelweiss has either massive omelets.
I'm looking it up. Where's it at? What town?
It's in Auburn.
Okay.
They have massive omelets, and I can't remember if they also have massive sandwiches or if the massive sandwiches in Auburn are at a place called Katrina's. I think Katrina's has the sandwiches if they're still open.
Edelweiss House of Omelets.
Yeah.
Oh man, Here, I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show you all. Hold on.
I love Auburn. Auburn's my town.
Food as much as I do. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, look at that mimosa.
Oh, they got mimosas now.
Smoothies, ice cream, beer, wine, champagne. Their all-day menu. Look at those omelets. Oh my God. Look at all you could put on the omelet.
Told you.
Ooh, there's your favorite, Ian. Canadian bacon and pineapple.
See, omelet. That's on there for me because they knew that they had a Canadian living in Auburn in me. And so they put me on the menu.
It has pineapple. It has a Hawaiian. You love pineapple and Canadian bacon together. Well, just not on pizza.
Because I'm the most famous person that ever came from Auburn, they put the pineapple in there as part of a tongue-in-cheek jab at me. So,
okay, so they also, and I want to know where you're at on this because it's tomorrow. They also have a corned beef and hash. Do you do the corned beef and hash?
I don't make it, but I eat any chance I get.
Blech.
Oh, Katrina's is still open.
My mom makes it for my dad every year, but I just can't get into it. And I know if I make it for my kids tomorrow, it's just going to go to waste. But maybe I'll try to make it. Maybe I'll try to make it. I have a buddy around the corner. Maybe he'll like it.
How come they don't have, okay, they do a little bit. Okay, I don't know if they've changed their menu, but there's a place called Katrina's, and Katrina's did the best sandwiches. They had a pastrami that was absolutely insane.
Yeah, keep bringing on. Okay, so far, if you're on right now, I see there's a bunch of people on. Ian Riley is telling me to take an 80. Hi, Tiffany. An 80 tour with like food and funsies through Sacramento. So if you have any other suggestions, he did this Edelweiss that looks super good. House of Omelets in Auburn.
Awful Annie's is also in Auburn.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Nick was telling me the other day he put one in the crock pot. I'm gonna, hey, bring some out, bud. Awful Annie's in Auburn. Katrina's Cafe, if they still do the sandwiches, but their website now looks a little more frou-frou. So I don't know if they've gone a little more upscale.
Okay.
Katrina's has massive sandwiches. If they're not open, I'll have to think of it because there's another sandwich shop that's kind of a franchise.
I love sandwiches.
They're really good.
Your buddy, the one I hate now. I remember when we first started talking, I asked him, what's your favorite food? And he said, sandwiches. And I'm like, I could go along with that. Like, I was thinking steak or tacos, but sandwiches is very wide open because that could be any kind of sandwich, right? It could be a grilled chicken. Yeah. I was like, and ever since then, when somebody asked me, what's your favorite food? I'm like, sandwiches. It could be a steak sandwich. It could be a salami sandwich. It could be a grilled cheese. That's like huge. Sandwiches give you a huge array. So if there's only one thing I get to eat for the rest of my life, it would be sandwiches.
Right, because you can make, if you like pizza, you can make a pizza sandwich.
You can, dude. I love that bread with the pizza sauce and like a French bread pizza. B, he does look great. There is disc golf up in Sonora, and stay tuned because we're trying to figure out a weekend. I'm going to take Ian Riley out, and we have decided it's going to be in the Tuolumne County area. I love Sonora, and I'm going to take him out. So pay attention, B, and you could be part of it. Come hang out with us.
Yeah, B, are you going to come out and play disc golf or what, dude?
We're going to wait till everything opens, and then Ian Riley's getting his vaccine. I've already had the COVID, so that way we're going out COVID-free.
I'll be half vaxxed on Wednesday. Wednesday, I'm a half vaxxer.
Okay, so how are you preparing for that second vax? Because you might get sick. So do it on, because our show is important and it's all about me. Get that second vax on a Friday so that you're still here on a Monday.
No, I don't want to be sick on my, wait, do I have the kids that weekend or not? That's going to be a determining factor.
Do it when you have the kids, and then you could just call the ex-wife and be like, I'm just so sick, and then you get extra time without them.
So I'm getting the Moderna vax. There's 3 vaxes out right now, the Johnson & Johnson, the Pfizer, and the Moderna. I heard the Pfizer was the best. I heard the Johnson & Johnson was one shot. They need all the Sub-Zero stuff, so that was really good. And I heard the Moderna was the most rough on people with that second shot.
My buddy called the Moderna, and he hasn't called in sick to his business in 16 years and had to call in 2 days after getting the second Moderna shot.
I'm getting Moderna. So
he had cold sweat, fever. It was bad.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess so. Here's my take on it, right? Because I had people saying like, "Ooh, a vaccine."
I'll let you know when we all go out. I'm taking them out. We're ready.
Somebody said, "Are you sure you want to get that vax now? Like, there's not a whole lot." And I said, "Look, okay, I've lived pretty hard. I'm 42, so one of two things is going to happen. I'm going to get the vaccine. It's going to work, and I'm going to live until 75, maybe if I'm lucky, if I didn't do enough damage to my body, or I'm going to get the vaccine. It's not going to work." And 15 years from now on TV, it's going to say, if you got the Moderna vaccine and you have 4 elbows, you may be entitled to compensation. And at that point, I'm going to cash in. Either way, I win.
Welcome to what women have been putting up with with birth control for the past 100 decades. Every time there's a new one, like 10 years, oh, if you have this IUD, you should definitely have it taken out because it's ruining your body. Like, that literally happens to us every single freaking thing made for women. But if it's made for you men, it's like you gotta do more research.
Okay, but like, if you got the IUD, were you entitled to compensation? Because that's what I want, is the compensation. Don't do any research. Give me the vaccine and then give me a couple $1 million in a few years for taking it. That's what I want.
All right, you guys, on the air, we have your series cruising tickets all this week, your Stockton Dirt Track tickets all this week. Thank you to Honey's Air and Solar for being here with us. I need to get them out to see if I can get an AC before the summer hits. I wasn't prepared enough for winter, so I need to prepare myself for summer. Like, literally, my neighbor yesterday goes, "You'll get it next year." Because tomorrow we're going to talk about how the snow and the good Lord, baby Jesus, crushed my dreams
the universe
yesterday.
Was like, Madden, you want those? No, Madden. That's a bad Madden.
I'm telling you, the universe always works against me, and it 100% did. It's my own fault, but also not my, like, oh, you're going to have to hear it tomorrow. It's pretty funny. But we're going to be back here at 8 o'clock. We're going to be doing our live stream again at 8 o'clock. Ian Riley and I are back. We are excited to be back together.
20 minutes, Bear Valley tickets on the radio side.
Oh, and Bear Valley tickets. God, we're giving a lot away on the air today. Fresh
Bear
powder
Valley
up
tickets in 20 minutes, yeah.
It is here. I'll give you all a quick sneak peek of what you're going to. This is the begin. This is not even as much snow as Bear Valley's got, though. This is just what I have, and I'm about 40 minutes from Bear Valley. So there's like fresh powder. Get your Bear Valley lift ticket. Isn't it?
Great. Yeah, I like that.
And then I also did a project over the weekend that I should be done within like 2 days that I think you're going to think is pretty cool that I'll show everybody on the live stream.
I would show you what's out my window, but I don't think anybody wants to see the dog poo.
I've been doing a lot of different projects with live edge wood, and I'm like excited about it.
Okay, we'll do it. 8 o'clock. Let's see it.
Oh, I don't have it right now. I'll have to do it tomorrow because it's not finished.
Oh, okay. Well, tell you what. In the 8 o'clock, I did something this morning that I haven't done in over a year.
Okay. 8 o'clock. Right. And over here. Okay, then we'll talk about that at 8 o'clock.
Bye, guys.
Bye.